know that New York is the greatest crisis that we have is an affordability crisis, and that's across the board. But certainly those at the bottom of the spectrum are bearing the brunt of our bureaucratic incompetence. We can no longer afford the city that we love. Regarding homelessness, you know, my church was one of the faith-based organizations on the Upper West Side. We had a shelter in our church, and we actually had a waiting list for volunteers that wanted to volunteer to participate in the shelter. He was absolutely right. The faith-based organizations are dying to get involved. Church, synagogue, mosque. Because to be honest, as part of our mission is to reach out to our neighbors and help. I'm pleading with New Yorkers, get us back in the game with regard to homelessness. Another thing we need to realize with regard to homelessness, we see homelessness, it has to be triaged. There are a number of people, we had a number of college students that were actually sleeping in our shelter every night. They were going to college every day. Other people were working. A good majority of the people right now who are occupying our shelters are hard-working New Yorkers that work every single day. We must do something. It's not hard. Scott Stringer was asked by our governor to inspect the shelters and give a report. He came back a month later and said, "Oh, it's not my job. I'm only supposed to issue reports and audits." I'm sorry, it will be my job as controller to not only find out what's wrong, but to suggest what's right, what we need to do, and to put forth solutions like this. We need solutions, we need answers, we need action. Enough with the reports already. With regard to this affordable housing plan, it is the best plan I've seen. It's simple. It makes sense. It's not rocket science. The mayor and his administration have never met a problem that they didn't try to spend out of existence. They spend the money before they even analyze the problem. This solution is very simple. It's easily implemented. It solves immediate problems and can be expanded as needed into greater development. We need answers right now. That's why I'm running. That's why I'm proud to be the Reform candidate for the office of controller. The Reform Party solutions are the solutions that are going to move us forward because they're nonpartisan and they involve all New Yorkers. I'm proud to support this plan, and also NYCHA. When we talk about affordable housing, we have to involve New York City public housing. We've launched a plan called the NYCHA Bill of Rights. It's a 9-point plan which actually talks about ownership. The people who live there having ownership. Why shouldn't they have the dignity of ownership? People that have been living there 30 and 40 years. It is imperative that we understand. And when you talk to the residents about ownership and about taking responsibility, they overwhelmingly support it. So I'm glad to be able to answer more questions and give you some information about the NYCHA Bill of Rights, which we are pushing, and several active city council members, bipartisan, Republican and a Democrat, have this as part of their legislative agenda that they're pushing through right now. Thank you.